again is...
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Caldwell Pope out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at the center position.
Yeah, go ahead and get in front of that if you want to. Man, with a dunk by Giannis.
Tries from 7. And that one hits back iron. Here's Milwaukee now. In these teams, both among the league's better defenses, Brent, with advanced stats and tracking, do you think it's getting easier to... Oh, the power on that Gruden!
Real. Yeah, sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim. That time on display.
Here's Middleton. Fires from deep. LeBron grabs the miss. Nice break. The Lakers. We're about 1 minute into the first. And Holiday kicks to Middleton. And stolen by LeBron. The drive by Schroeder. Drummond passes to LeBron. No good with the triple. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. It's stolen by Schroeder. And the dunk by James.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Holiday against Schroeder. Middleton on the wing. Lets it fly from 18. Offensive rebound. The shot that time not on target. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Stolen by Middleton. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Dennis Schroeder.
Well, not only being just an all-around more improved player, Giannis has taken some huge strides in terms of building his body up.
Davis, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Another shot. And a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
He hits both from the stripe.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Davis against Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
Giannis bringing it down, using that sensational length to get that finish.
Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. There's the 3, and Davis pulls it down.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
When you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
He can't get that one. Inside. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding how to get the ball to an open teammate.
Caldwell Pope against DiVincenzo. It's good.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And so Holiday will bring it up for Milwaukee. Trailing by 2. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. 5 on the clock. The putback. Giannis on the follow. Giannis has got 8 points.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Schroeder dishes to James. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Anthony Davis. Matthews, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And stolen by Portis. 7-second difference, shot and game clock, and Forbes kicks to Holiday. And he finishes with a dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Pass to Kuzma. Stolen by Tucker. There's the lob to Portis. And stolen by Harrell. With 1 on the clock. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hand in time. I think they'll...
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Lakers lead by 3. And back with the start of the second quarter.
Definitely the game will slow down a lot for me.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
We've got Montrezl Harrell. Matthews out there with Kyle Kuzma. And it's Caruso in at the point. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Matthews, no good. The Bucks trail on the sideline. Let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said, people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day, and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. The shot's good from Forbes.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Passes to Horton Tucker. Down low, here's Harrell. Los Angeles with another miss. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. The Lakers have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. 0 for 5. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Portis. And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That's his first foul. And Los Angeles with some changes. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Contavious Caldwell Pope comes in for Wesley Matthews. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Alex Caruso. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Drew Holiday. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are two guys that still are very reliable.
DiVincenzo passes to Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
That's a nice move on the bounce from Giannis, showing that the tools are getting sharper.
The pass to Drummond. To the middle. Milwaukee leading by 4.
And that foot injury robbing Dante DiVincenzo of much of his rookie season. But in year 2, he had a nice bounce back.
One of the things, Greg, that I think is most important for any player at any level is any time that you're hurt, you still have an opportunity from the bench to pick up some of the nuances of the game. There's no doubt that Dante did that.
And yet the coach's challenge being used here on the goaltending call. He wants it reviewed.
And with this type of goaltending review process, one thing to keep in mind is that the rule states, quote, in order to overturn the event as called on the floor, there must be clear and conclusive visual evidence that the call was incorrect.
And so, Greg, if via replay there is any level of ambiguity, it makes sense that the original ruling would stay. But in that event, the coach has used up his one and only coach's challenge for the game. So, as you can tell, a lot riding on when you choose to use it. And so the decision is in. NBA Replay Center has ruled, guys. The call stands on the goaltend.
And maybe the only downside is that you use up your one coach's challenge for the game. So if anything happens beyond this point, you might wish you had that back. Smart not to take any chances and give it another look on the replay. That's such a valuable safety net for the officials to have.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Caldwell Pope finds Drummond. Now Davis.
And teams have nights like this when the shots that usually drop just won't go down. That's when you have to rely on your defense, and that's the only way to stay in the game.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Forbes trying to get open as Lopez, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Forbes has got the lead up to 8 now for Milwaukee. DiVincenzo against Caldwell Pope. It's Solomon to Kumbo. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And to Kumbo. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Bucks lead by 10.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And the Lakers with another turnover here.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Antetokounmpo kicks to DiVincenzo. 1 second left. The putback.
And some people have talked about KCP.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 12 points, 8 rebounds. And that does it for our...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. Middleton right side. Launches it. The Bucks getting another chance here. Offline with his 3.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Los Angeles shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
#1 pick overall in the draft coming out of Kentucky, and it just feels like Anthony Davis has had one focus on his mind, and that is to become the best player he can be. Love to see his evolution.
Here's Middleton. Goes back up. Giannis kicks to DiVincenzo. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. DiVincenzo's got 7 points in the game. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Here's Schroeder. No good off the front iron.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Middleton against LeBron. From deep. Another miss by Middleton.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Giannis kicks to Holiday. Pass to Middleton. The kick out to Holiday. 2 on the clock. Lakers trail by 7 and pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles, and the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Drummond. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Davis. Wesley Matthews checked in for James. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. And then for Milwaukee, Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Dante DiVincenzo. Here's Caldwell Pope. Finished off the break. Caldwell Pope's got his 3rd basket of the night.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Kicks it down to Middleton. Passes it to Holiday. Middleton on the wing. A second chance effort. They shoot again to the left side wing. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Wing shot on the way. That's good on the jump shot. Middleton's got his 2nd bucket.
Yeah, you don't want to leave Middleton from that area. His mid-range game is on fire, draining those shots often.
Here's Matthews. Rebounded by the Bucks. They've led by as much as 10.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. The pass to Matthews. 13 feet away. With the tip, Harrell on the foul.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Bucks. They lead by 4. Middleton for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Middleton's got 7 points in the game.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Pass to Kuzma. 2 points. That one goes. Kuzma's got his first points of the game.
And good seeing Kuzma work on that part of his game. Very confident once he gets close.
Outside Holiday. That shot, no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board. And this feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Matthews finds Kuzma. Here's Caruso. Up again. It's good on the putback. Now it's just a 3-point Bucks lead.
That's what Harrell does. He's in there mixing it up, and he goes right back up for a shot.
Outside Holiday to the paint. And Portis throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And we've reached the end of the 3rd. Milwaukee on top, up by 5. And we're And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the bigs.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Harrell. And it's Caruso in at the 2. That's the Laker 5.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Here's LeBron. A shot missing. And Milwaukee the other way now. Antetokounmpo dishes to Middleton. Off target with his 3.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
James misses. Bucks leading by 7. Moving it up. Here's Giannis. Finished off the break.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Shooter passes to LeBron. James with another miss. Bucks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. For 3, Middleton. Caruso grabs the miss.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's guarded closely. Pass to Forbes. Now here's DiVincenzo. And there's the foul. We'll go on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. And the Lakers making a change here. Drummond's checked in. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Holiday's checked in. Middleton finds Holiday. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists tonight.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And Holiday kicks to Middleton. And again, Milwaukee with the triple. Hey, Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. On the wing, DiVincenzo. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope.
This guy upping his scoring average every year. Tonight's effort's only going to increase the chances of Giannis to do that again maybe this season.
Drummond, great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. .127 left in the fourth quarter. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Giannis has got the lead up to 13 now for Milwaukee.
And that reach is just ridiculous. Giannis easily beating everybody to the ball and then sends it back.
Here's Drummond. Looking to get it going. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. this was an excellent all-around performance for Milwaukee.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Giannis.
That's amazing defense from him. Seemed to know exactly when to pounce on the passing lanes and predictive steals.
James, the pass to Schroeder. Good, and the assist goes to James.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Giannis passes to Middleton. Caldwell Pope against DiVincenzo. Another miss by Middleton. Nobody near Schroeder with the putback. James on the follow.
You know, LeBron is good at the fundamentals, but just so great at reading where the rebound is coming off and grabs that one for a second chance opportunity.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. And in the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it. the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3. And for the Nets, Durant is out there with Griffin. Then it's Joe Harris. Then it's Harden, and it's Irving in at the shooting guard.
Well, Kyrie Irving, if you're open, he will find you. This guy is a scorer, but he understands others have got to come along with him.
Holiday, the pass to Middleton. Launches a 3. They get the rebound. Giannis on the follow.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Harris outside. Back to Harden. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
Well, this is the court awareness that Joe Harris gives you. He is so skilled at realizing how to give his teammates an open look.
Holiday attacking, lays it up off the glass.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. It's Durant on the wing. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Harris against Middleton. The kick out to Irving. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Harris. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. Misses the 3. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Shoots from the high post. Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo on the follow. Giannis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Now, here is Harden. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Antetokounmpo against KD.
You have to be careful around Kevin Durant because this guy loves to get fouled on the way up. He views free throws as easy points.
The Nets shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Durant hits them both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Holiday, the pass to Middleton. And the layup's good off the glass.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
On the wing, Harris. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of
good one, yes.
Reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
And here is Durant following the three-pointer by Chris Middleton. Irving kicks to Durant. From past the arc. The shot, no good. And Milwaukee will come the other way. And the dunk by Giannis.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Now here's Harden. On the wing, Irving. Back to Harden. Lopez with the steal. Pass break, Milwaukee. Giannis with the ball. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Bucks shooting their first free throws here tonight. And the first one at the line is good. And a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. .44 seconds left here in the first quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Forbes, and it's blocked.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Here's Brown, and the Nets miss again. Milwaukee leading by 8. Here's Connaughton, drops in the layup for 2.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the pass to Brown. Here's Claxton, and stolen by Portis. Pushing it up, flashes it down to finish the break.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And so it's Milwaukee, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Bucks here, they've been putting a show on, guys.
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. We've got Harden. Brown out there with Green, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 2.
And Doris, make no mistake about it. Spencer Dinwiddie is looking to score, an instant offense type of player.
And Spencer Dinwiddie knows what his role is, and he plays it perfectly. He can go a little hot and cold for stretches, but he doesn't let it affect him. Dinwiddie's always going to provide that offensive punch that's so critical for you.
DiVincenzo against Harden. Dinwiddie passes to Harden. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Maybe the best ever at earning free throws. I mean, Harden has mastered the art of contact and still being able to get off the shot.
And the Bucks making a change here. Holiday's checked in. Harden hits them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Holiday looking for an opening. The shot's good from Forbes. Forbes has got the lead up to 12 now for the Bucks.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Harden against Holiday. And here's Brown outside, out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Irving's checked in for Brooklyn. The Bucks also changing it up. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Portis, and Middleton subbed in for Pat Connaughton. How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Brown against Middleton. The kick out to Holiday. And so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Brooklyn making some changes. Griffin's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Durant comes in for Jeff Green. And Harris subbed in for Dinwiddie. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Lopez is checked in. Middleton outside. Over Irving. The Bucks keep it going. A new 14-second clock. Here's Middleton. And the Bucks miss again.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Irving with a clean look. That one misses. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. To the inside. Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
You know this, if you're open, you can count on Brook Lopez to find you. He uses his height to spot open teammates.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Bryn Forbes. That's his first foul. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And yes, it's good.
Just so full of confidence. This guy knows he's at the top of his game. Kevin Durant excels cashing in from right there.
On the wing, Holiday. Back to Giannis. To the middle. 6 on the shot clock. Middleton for 3. That one, no good. Nets trail by 12. Durant with it. Now guarded by Middleton. And Griffin with the score. The assist by Irving. Griffin's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
And Holiday kicks to Middleton. There's a minute 34 left in the first half of the game. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Pass to KD. Brown with it.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Holiday against Irving. Giannis dishes to Forbes. Milwaukee the rebound. No good on that one. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Fires for 3. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And Brooklyn making a change here. Green's checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. DiVincenzo's checked in. And Zoe Antetokounmpo looking over it. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Guarded by Harris. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Bucks. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker. Oh!
In the long strides of Antetokounmpo, once he gets downhill, there's almost no stopping.
Nets trail by 14. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Back to Harden. 12 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And we've reached halftime in this one. Bucks lead by 14. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, you guys were able to get the lead. What was the key to getting all those open shots?
It was just getting stops.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to a tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 12 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 assist. And a little redemption for him tonight. In their previous game, he was not at his best. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
Unsurprisingly.
And that should do it with the second.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the center, filling out the middle. Now the passion in New York as a pro sports city, Greg, is unquestioned. Talk about the pros and cons, though, of being a player in New York.
You know, the opportunity personally and professionally is immense, no doubt about it, but so is the media scrutiny. It can be very intense, and the fanaticism does make it hard to live a normal existence, and I think the guys who embrace being in a city like New York are the ones that typically are able to perform at the highest level.
So you can either thrive because of it or wilt because of it, just kind of what your personal preference is.
You called it, partner, and I have seen it happen both ways.
Oh, I bet. Here's Harris. The shot misses, and Milwaukee will come the other way. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing, guarded by Harris. Middleton can't get it to go. Nets trail by 18. All going up court. And Irving with the basket on the assist from Harris. Irving's got his second bucket of the night.
And even through contact, Kyrie still able to finish shots consistently.
And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
The three for DiVincenzo. Rebound, Brooklyn. Now, here is Irving. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter. So it's the Bucks now. They led by as many as 18 points. Middleton outside. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 14. Over Holiday. It's hauled in by Giannis. Giannis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Middleton outside. Over Harris. Some solid defense from Harris. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. No good from Irving. Bucks leading by 14. And Middleton kicks to Holiday. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. DiVincenzo against Griffin. DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. Shoots. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. So for the Nets, Green comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Bruce Brown in for James Harden. The Bucks also changing it up. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Harris with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Lopez with the steal. To the paint. And Forbes has it in the corner. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Forbes has got 5 points so far.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Pass to Brown. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Brook Lopez.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
For Brooklyn, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. Some changes for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Joe Harris. Milwaukee also making some changes. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Bryn Forbes. Holiday dishes to Middleton. Back to Holiday. Now the feed to Middleton. Over Green. They get it again. It's good on the putback. And the Bucks lead by 17.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Dinwiddie passes to Irving. Dinwiddie outside. No good off the back of the rim. Bucks leading by 17. Fast break, Milwaukee. Dinwiddie against Middleton. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Middleton can't get it to go.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Holiday against Irving. Outside Holiday. Now the pass to Connaughton. And the 3 off target. And so it's Milwaukee. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Defensively, they have had their sights set on Kevin Durant, and they've done a terrific job holding. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Green. He's out there with Brown. And it's Claxton in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. On its way from Irving for 2. It's rebounded by Portis. Milwaukee leading by 15. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And the net shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Holiday against Irving. Outside, Green. Claxton the pass to Brown. for Middleton. And it's Brown missing.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Drills it from outside. And the Bucks lead by 20. And here's Brooklyn. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
He dishes it to Holiday. He kicks to Middleton. Lets it go from deep. And another three for Milwaukee.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Dinwiddie against DiVincenzo. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. And the wing jumper offline. Nets trail by 21. Here's Dinwiddie. The rebound by the Bucks. DiVincenzo's got his fourth rebound in this one. And Middleton kicks to Holiday. Lets the three fly. Another miss by Middleton.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And Dinwiddie gets it to go on the assist by Brown. Dinwiddie's got his first 2 points. Irving against Holiday. Outside Portis. Here's Tucker. Milwaukee the rebound. And Holiday is right there. And the Bucks lead by 21.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game. And a new group in for the Nets. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Kevin Durant comes in for Jeff Green. Harris is checked in for Bruce Brown. And it's James Harden in for Dinwiddie. Lopez, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Giannis comes in for P.J. Tucker. For three, Middleton. Some solid defense from Harris. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. And that one's good. Griffin.
And just the sheer power of Griffin. One of the best finishers in the league after contact.
And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. 1:22 left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Holiday. Back to Middleton. There's the triple. The rebound by the Nets.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Bucks.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
The kick out to T. And that one goes long. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. To the right side. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Teague left side. The three. Kept alive. The kick out to Lopez. No good. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it. For But traffic in New York City. Yeah, we've got
Kevin, thanks.
Sure does, DA. Thank you so much. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Brooklyn, Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's Harris. And it's Durant. And it's Griffin in at the center, locking down the middle. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Here's Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
And Harden is the last guy the D wants to see get loose on the break. I mean, so talented at finishing off of these opportunities.
It's tipped, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Now here's Caldwell-Pope. The pass to Schroeder. 6 to shoot. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Blake Griffin. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too. Durant finds Harris. Over James. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Davis. And here we go. Fast break. LeBron's got it. It's good from Schroeder on the assist by LeBron.
Oh, fantastic vision. I mean, Bron always cognizant of everyone around.
And here's Harden. Outside Griffin. Back to Harden. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
Oh, that's just fantastic concentration by Harden. Taking the hit like a champ, draining the shot.
The Nets shooting their first free throw tonight.
And they were 75%
from the line a season ago.
And Blake Griffin, the combination of power and agility, that guy is a handful inside.
Yeah, Jay, he can finish with either hand. He favors that right block, and he's got an array of moves down there to keep you guessing. And the versatility of Caldwell Pope, not just the score from outside, but also a threat to shoot the ball close to the hoop as well.
It's Harden with the drive, and the jam by Harden.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Porter passes to Drummond. Tips it up. Davis on the follow.
Okay, look how competitive Davis gets for the board. He knows how valuable second shots are.
Durant against Davis. Outside Durant. On the wing, Irving. Back to KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
What a player. Durant making difficult finishes look second nature. Nothing gets to this guy.
LeBron passes to Schroeder. James looking it over. And the foul on Joe Harris. That is his first foul of the game. And Brooklyn making a change here. Green's checked in. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Alex Caruso comes in for Dennis Schroeder. Down low, it's stolen by Green. In transition, here come the Nets. Here's Irving. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Oh, look at that. Irving just leaked out wonderfully in transition. He's a remarkable decision maker in fast break situations.
Lakers trail by 3. Caruso kicks to LeBron. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Jeff Green picks one up.
And LeBron James still the face of the league as he goes into his mid-30s. The impact he's had on this sport is really immeasurable.
Come on, Jay. I mean, he's one of the most recognizable athletes in the world. I mean, it's scary to think that LeBron can still turn it on and take over when he needs to. And you know what? Playoff LeBron is a very real thing.
Now here's Brown. Green kicks to Harris. Shot clock at 6. Over James. And the shot falls short this time. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 1. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Inside, Green. The Lakers with the rebound.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
And that one's good. James.
And James is super strong, incredible at powering through the defense.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Claxton the pass to Dinwiddie.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
To the paint, and the dunk by LeBron.
That's just crazy athleticism from James. His vertical is through the roof.
Dinwiddie outside. Down low. Claxton the pass to Dinwiddie. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
First trip to the line for him here. The Lakers making a switch here. Horton Tucker's checked in. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. The Lakers in the lead. Caruso, the pass to Matthews. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Nets have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. And Brown throws it down hard. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Outside Matthews. Up and in on the layup. Dinwiddie finds Harris. Here's Claxton. Dives for it and out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Los Angeles on top, up by 1. And don't Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Well, it's part of their strategy coming in, no doubt. And there may not be that much their opponent can do about it.
They've got Green. He's out there with Brown. And it's Claxton in at the center. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Brown. Second chance shot. Got a piece of it. And Kuzma slams it in.
Backed by an aggressive offensive mindset, Kuzma attacks the rim with force.
Dinwiddie outside. To the middle. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Irving.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Matthews dishes to Harrell. Passes it to Kuzma. Banked in off the glass. Kuzma's got the lead up to 3 now for the Lakers.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
When Kuzma first entered the league, the Lakers were a rebuilding team. Now, Greg, he's one of the more experienced pieces on this team.
And Kuzma's made the most of it, switching to a learning role. Tries to absorb as much as he can from the vets. And he does everything he can to pick their brain and improve on those little things in terms of championship caliber basketball.
Over to the left wing. And a wide open look for Irving. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, look, what a confident shooter Irving is. He looks so calm and collected whenever he rises and fires like this.
Here's Horton Tucker. Caruso, the pass to Horton Tucker. Clock at 6. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul.
I'm not sure what he thought he could get away with there. Pretty clear over the back.
He thought he could snake over the top on that one, but that play more often than not gets called.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Griffin's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Durant comes in for Green, and it's Harden in for Dinwiddie. Here's KD. He can't get it to go. Davis with some nice D. Lakers leading by 3. Here's Caldwell Pope. It's hauled in by Brown.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. 3-point lead. And James throws it down.
There's no stopping James. I mean, when he's committed to scoring, he powers his way through everything.
Durant kicks to Harris. And there's a minute 45 left in the first half. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Nets have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
There's a minute 40 left here in the second. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Back to Schroeder for the 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Harden with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. And Harden with the stuff.
And you can't leave someone open around Durant. He keeps his eyes up, makes him play for his teammate.
Pass to LeBron. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Harden against Schroeder. Here's Griffin. Second shot opportunity. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Harden.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Pass to James. Stolen by Harden and stolen by James. Here's Caldwell Pope. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Outside Durant. 30 seconds left now here in the second. Unable to get that one. Good D by Drummond. Davis surveying the floor. And there's the pass to James. And the Lakers get it back. A putback, and Schroeder stays with it. Schroeder's got 6.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
That shot was affected by AD's crazy.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. The deepest hole they got themselves into in the opening period. And that'll do.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Checking out the group for Frank Vogel to start the second half. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Drummond in at the 5. To the inside, James, and James throws it down.
Well, with as much defensive attention as AD gets, the passing lanes will be open for him, and those are the passes he needs to make.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Poor rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite-level defender, guards multiple positions, and turns away a number of shots.
Here's KD. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Up the floor. And James with the basket on the assist by Caldwell-Pope. And now it's a 9-point Los Angeles lead. And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
Schroeder looking around. Pass to LeBron. Puts it up. But they'll get another chance. Davis. And another shot. Shooting foul as the... And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Griffin. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Brown in for Irving.
And Harden sent a message to the D with the block, really showing his extraordinary athleticism on the defensive end.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And Harden with the stop.
Oh, that's a major league throw throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Matthews scanning the floor. Pass to Caruso. And the Lakers with another miss.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Harden outside. Pass to Claxton. 6 to shoot. Harden bounce pass. Jordan can't get it to go.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Here's Drummond. Gets hauled in by Harris.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
Never one to shy away from playing physical. Jordan will give you his all when he's out there.
Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. KD checked in for Brooklyn.
I mean, this guy is almost 70 feet. Durant runs the floor beautifully, knowing where to be at all times in transition.
The pass to Kuzma to stop the drought. Here's Caruso. He's covered by Brown. Kuzma kicks to Caruso. Passes it to Davis. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Davis, great positioning on the putback. And the Lakers lead by 4.
Man, leaving no room for error with the putback slam. Davis doesn't mess around on the offensive board.
Harden the pass to KD. Over Harrell. Misses off the left iron. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
The D can expect this to happen when they give Davis this type of positioning. It's really that simple.
Pass to Claxton. KD with it. Picked up by Davis. Durant against Davis. KD's shot is off.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Kuzma passes to Horton Tucker. Buries it from three-point range. Horton Tucker's got the lead up to 9 now for the Lakers. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Claxton, guarded by Kuzma. Shot to stop the run. He lays it in. Claxton's got his first points in this one.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Pass to Kuzma. Over Harris. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Lakers lead by 7. And we're just moments away. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Griffin is out there with Green. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Durant. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Green against Davis. James outside. Offensive rebound. Nets trail by 9. Jeff Green on the wing. It's stolen by Davis. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Brooklyn making some changes. Harris comes in for Jeff Green. And it's James Harden in for Dinwiddie. And the Lakers also making a change. Drummond's checked in. The basket counts. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. Nets trail by 7. Harden outside. Rebounded by the Lakers. James has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Davis. No good on that one. The Nets go the other way with it. Down low. Here's Irving. And James pulls it down. James has got 6 rebounds in the game. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Lakers lead by 9.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. James has got 4 points this quarter.
They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
Now the pass to KD. Back to Irving. Here's Griffin, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Caldwell Pope.
He's a menace close to the rim. When Griffin gets the ball in the position he wants, you got to whack him.
Griffin hits them both. Lakers leading by 9. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Back to James. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
James is such a powerful player. Amazing at how he draws contact on the way up.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Irving looking for an opening. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, you can't blame the ref for making that call at all. The defense in general is already at such a disadvantage as it is.
Keeps it alive. Davis on the follow. Davis has got the lead up to 13 now for the Lakers.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. And Durant puts up a deep 3. The Lakers with the rebound. Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And the dunk by James.
I'd like to say I'm blown away, but honestly, with LeBron, a game like this, it's just par for the course.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. The 19-foot shot. And it's Durant missing. Los Angeles leading by 15.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Los Angeles.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LeBron.
Oh, man, anticipation, instincts, energy, all his tools were on display tonight as he lit the place up.
A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. Caruso, the pass to Gasol. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Strange to see Marc Gasol shooting from outside. His game, Greg, wasn't always like it is now.
I mean, Gasol has added a 3 to his game in the last seasons with Memphis, and it was an immediate success. He became a functioning stretch 5. Early in his career, he was more likely to drag you to the block and just bruise you more than anything else.
Johnson kicks to Jordan. Can they get it? And he sinks the layup.
And the shooting percentage Jordan records from here is insane. If you get him the ball in a good spot, he usually finishes.
To the middle. Here's Dudley. The kick out to Matthews. Dinwiddie with the steal. In transition, here come the Nets. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Gasol passes to Caruso. Here's Dudley. Lays it up and banks it in.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it this one.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This one, thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For pair. Caldwell Pope out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at the center position. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. Connects from three-point range. DiVincenzo's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for Milwaukee. Schroeder surveying the floor. James outside. Drummond trying to get himself free. No good there. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. DiVincenzo passes to Holiday. Tries again. The kick out to Lopez. On the wing, Holiday. And another three for Milwaukee.
Yeah, Drew aggressive there, right? You could see committing to that shot, looking more than happy to rise up and fire.
To the paint, it's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. And Holiday throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Here's Davis. After the basket by Milwaukee. The drive by LeBron. Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, there's just pinball action going on right now. Once LeBron gets in there, he's going to finish.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
And Holiday kicks to Middleton. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. And Middleton, the basket on the assist by Holiday.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Caldwell Pope pushes to Drummond. Caldwell Pope passes to Drummond. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul. And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now, here's DiVincenzo. Middleton for three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Middleton's got 6.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Inside, it's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee, another fast break opportunity here.
And how about Giannis putting that 7'3" wingspan to good use to help come up with a steal?
Lakers trail by 12. The pass to Drummond. Caldwell Pope kicks it over to Schroeder. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are. But look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
And the Lakers with possession here after the basket by Milwaukee. Caruso, the pass to Kuzma. That shot off. Great D that time from Portis. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Matthews against Middleton. Now here's Kuzma. He's covered closely and out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And the Lakers making a change here. Horton Tucker's checked in. Milwaukee leading by 15. And Forbes kicks to Connaughton. Here's Tucker. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Matthews, no one around him. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Matthews. On offense here, the Bucks. Pass to Tucker. The tray. The rebound by the Lakers. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Horton Tucker. And again, no good by the Lakers. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. They lead by 17. Pass to Forbes. Beyond the arc. No good from Connaughton. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Matthews left side. Caruso, the pass to Kuzma. Looking to end the run. Misses the layup.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And so it's Milwaukee out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Guys, we've seen the Bucks really take control here early.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
P.J. Tucker is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard position. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. And Tucker kicks to Middleton. Fires the three. Rebound by Harrell.
You love basketball. Couldn't miss in the first quarter. Now can't make it in the second quarter. Got to be eating at him just a bit.
Good on the three-point shot.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Lakers trail by 14. Passes it to Horton Tucker. Here's Harrell. There's the pass to Matthews. Kuzma, right side. Clock at 4. The kick out to Matthews. That three off the mark. Milwaukee leading by 14.
And in a league where perimeter shooting is highly valued, veteran Wesley Matthews finding his services still very much in demand.
It's been a really remarkable career for a guy that went undrafted back in 2009. Most of the time we think about that solid defense where he's going to have the toughest assignment at the wing or guard position, but that reliable three-point shot really coming into play here.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And no good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Stolen away. Connaughton passes to Middleton. Off target on the 15-footer.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide-open jumper, just unable to do so.
And the Lakers with another turnover here. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Drew Holiday in for Bryn Forbes.
Yeah, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range. As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Middleton finds Holiday. This one for 3. Middleton can't get it to go.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Anthony Davis showing those young AD skills as a point guard.
Davis against Antetokounmpo. To the middle. Here's Holiday. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Holiday's got his third bucket of the night. Lakers trail by 17. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Lopez grabs the board.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing
Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
And the shot is good.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Holiday, no one around him. A three-pointer off the mark. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Lakers. Down by 15. Caldwell Pope dishes to James, and it's sent back by Lopez.
Excellent off-ball awareness as Brook was able to get over there and swat it away.
They grab their own miss. Back to DiVincenzo. Middleton against Caldwell Pope. 5 to shoot. And the Bucks miss again.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
And the dunk by Giannis.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
DiVincenzo against Caldwell Pope. Here's Schroeder. Goes back up. Good D by Lopez. Oh, and he beat it.
Did they just do that, Kevin? They just did that.
Whoa, that's...
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA. Chris Middleton came out on a mission in the first. He had 14 points. And that's...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Without question, Chris Middleton displaying his skills today.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
So the Lakers 5 right now. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. This is his first free throw of the game. You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, GA, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
Schroeder against Holiday. It's stolen by Kumbo. Fast break, Milwaukee. Holiday with the ball. Middleton finds Lopez. Back to Middleton. From deep three-point range. That shot missing. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Davis, the pass to Caldwell Pope. A 3-ball. Milwaukee with the rebound. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And it's off from three-point range. It's Drummond with the drive. Lopez with the block. And stolen by James. 4-on-3 break. Davis kicks to Caldwell Pope. Los Angeles with another miss.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Giannis on the follow. And the Bucks lead by 20.
Great instincts by Giannis. Superb timing, and then he pounced on top of that miss.
Holiday with the 3. Knocked loose.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And finished off by Davis.
When he is in attack mode like he was right there, you are in big trouble. The D has to cut off that angle to the basket if they're going to slow him down.
Now DiVincenzo. He's got 6. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Milwaukee making a switch here. Forbes checked in, and then for the Lakers, Montrezl Harrell comes in for Andre Drummond, and it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
D.A., thank you. It's rebounded by Portis.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
From the arc, the shot's good from Forbes. Forbes has got 7 points.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Tipped away. James looking around to the paint. Hero. Great D that time from Portis. Bucks leading by 20. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. The Lakers have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. And he uses the glass on the layup. Caldwell-Pope's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, and then knifing into the middle. Caldwell-Pope, not just a perimeter threat. The young fella can elevate.
Outside Holiday. Kicks to Tucker. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Kuzma's got his 5th rebound in this one. And it's Harrell missing.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
And now the fast break. LeBron with the ball. With the shot. DiVincenzo with the rebound. DiVincenzo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. James in the post. And the dunk by James.
Wow, LeBron on the roll. This time rocks it.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Tucker. He kicks it to Holiday. Down low. Nice shot by Portis. Portis has got his first points of the night.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Can't drop the tough three-pointer. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Bucks lead by 18. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Shot clock at 6. Lopez dishes to Middleton. He doesn't hit that one.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that. Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
DiVincenzo passes to Holiday. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Middleton inside the three-point line. Great look, but off the mark. Fast break, the Lakers. Here's Davis. That one drops for him.
Even though Davis gets bodied just a little bit, he still knocks down the shot right in the defense's face.
And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Pulls up, high post, and it's Schroeder missing.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Drummond dishes to Davis. Schroeder, right side, fires it up. A second chance effort. Tries yet again, and Drummond kicks to Caldwell Pope. Here's Caruso. Schroeder. And he's way off from outside. Bucks leading by 15. Middleton with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. He dialed that one up from long distance. Greg, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best. I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys,
yes,
they're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Here's Davis, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Great understanding by Davis to sense the foul coming, but also get the shot off as well.
And he knocks down the first one. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. Milwaukee leading by 19. Connaughton kicks to T. Off target from three-point range. Here's Caruso.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Bucks.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition. And when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Chris Middleton.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Outside for Gasol. Shoots over Tucker. Here's Matthews. Another shot, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. First free throw is good. And some changes here for the Lakers. Jared Dudley's checked in for Anthony Davis, and Kyle Kuzma's subbed in for Alex Caruso. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Teague, the pass to Nwora. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Here's Connaughton. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And now the fast break. Matthews with the ball. And the Lakers with another miss. Here's Tucker. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Kuzma passes to Horton Tucker. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And Brent, these teams boasting great depth. Many feel that's a hallmark of a great front office.
You go back and you look, Kevin, at some of the teams that have made deep playoff runs or eventually won the championships. That tinkering about bringing in a veteran or just one piece to make that next step for that one matchup or that one series. Finding contributions like that up and down the roster, absolutely, that can make a difference.
So the next starting five. Harris is out there with Durant. Then there's Griffin. Then there's Irving. And it's Harden in at the point. Now here's Durant. And finished off by KD.
Yeah, that's the kind of passing that opens up the eyes to Blake Griffin's overall talent.
Holiday with it. Passes to Middleton. Lets it go from the wing. And too long on the shot.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there. Yeah, a little bit surprising he hasn't connected on at least one of his three shots yet, but he's going to keep shooting.
Bucks have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game.
An era where we're seeing teams turn away from the slower seven-footers. Brook Lopez still playing a pivotal role for the Bucks.
There's been a lot of talk in recent years, Greg, as how the big man has been played off the floor in the playoffs. That's just not the case with Lopez because he's been able to step out and shoot threes along with being a really reliable rim protector.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. Pass to Griffin. Kicks to Irving. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Pass to Harden. Here's Griffin. It's Durant on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league.
Now, here's Lopez. Middleton on the wing, guarded by Harris. The offensive rebound, and to Kumbo. Shoots the three. Middleton can't get it to go. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance.
And Kyrie's so awesome at finding ways to get to the free throw line. Not afraid to get hit on his way up.
The Nets have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And so he hits both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Holiday surveying the floor. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket.
Well, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
Now, here is Harden. And the jam by Harden.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Holiday against Durant. Giannis left side. Griffin grabs the board. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. 1:46 left in the first quarter.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
1:37 left here in the opening quarter. Harden against Holiday. It's Harden with the drive. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there that go back and want to redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2013, I'm pretty sure at this point would be taken number 1.
Now here's Tucker. And Forbes has it in the corner. Back to Tucker. Outside, Antetokounmpo. The pass to Tucker. Over Green. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Stolen by Tucker. Portis with it. He's picked up by Irving. 27 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And it's sent back by Irving. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. Dinwiddie outside. Outside Irving. Unloads from 13. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's Connaughton. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Giannis right now getting hard work done on the inside to get some extra possession.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Bucks. P.J. Tucker is out there with Portis. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Forbes in at the point guard. And the Bucks with possession here, following the miss by Kyrie Irving.
They don't want to leave Middleton from that area. His mid-range game is on fire, draining those shots often.
Passes it to Dinwiddie. From deep. The rebound by Middleton. Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Connaughton. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
How about
about the concentration. He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Harris is checked in for Brooklyn. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
And it's Brown on the follow. Brown's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Harris kicks to Brown. His 3-pointers off the mark. Milwaukee leading by 4. And Middleton the bucket on the assist from Tucker. Middleton's got 4 this quarter.
That is tough. Watching Middleton find some kind of shooting window there and then knocking it down.
Dinwiddie wide open. From outside off the mark. The Bucks have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Here's Connaughton. Kicks it down to Middleton. Here's Tucker. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range. I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Milwaukee with the ball. After the basket by Brooklyn. Here is Forbes. Dinwiddie covering. Outside Portis. The putback. A different look for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. The Nets also changing it up. Griffin's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Kevin Durant comes in for Green. And James Harden subbed in for Dinwiddie. Harden finds KD. Lock at 6. Fires from the wing. And that one comes up a bit short. Bucks leading by 4. Here's Holiday. And he makes good on the layup.
This is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
Now here's Griffin. A shot by Harden. Wide open. And the Nets miss again.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And the Bucks making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Irving's checked in. Middleton against Harris. Tries it from 19. Chalk up 2 there. Middleton's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bucks.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
KD on the wing. Fast break, Milwaukee. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. But he recovers it. Giannis passes to Lopez. Back to Giannis. Stolen by Harden. Here's Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And that's a nice job defensively from Harden. I mean, he's capable of these kinds of plays when the guy is engaged and active.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. Shoots over KD. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
And so it's Milwaukee holding on. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball. Follow.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. They were firmly in control in the second quarter, and their lead stands at 8. That's all for now. Say goodbye to...
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Without question, Chris Middleton displaying his skills today.
Something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Joe Harris. Durant is out there with Griffin. Then it's Harden, and it's Irving in at the 2-guard spot.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
DiVincenzo gets the bucket. DiVincenzo's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Milwaukee. Harden surveying the D from deep three-point range. No good. Shot missing. And Milwaukee the other way now. DiVincenzo with it. And Griffin picks him up defensively. Takes a three. Dante DiVincenzo, and that's good. DiVincenzo's got 5 points in the quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And it's the Bucks on the break. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
How about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
And last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo welcoming his first child into the world.
And maybe now an MVP at home as a most valuable papa. The mother of his son was a volleyball player in her day. So you got to think, as this kid grows up, maybe the recruits are sending letters already.
Green, he's checked in for Joe Harris. Antetokounmpo passes to DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo on the follow. And the Bucks lead by 17.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Holiday dishes to Middleton. Three-pointer. Harden grabs the miss. Nets trail by 15.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And Holiday, here we go. Back to Middleton. Off target from outside.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Bucks leading by 15. Antetokounmpo finds Holiday. Now here's DiVincenzo. Irving with the steal. In transition, here come the Nets. Irving leading the charge. That one goes. Count it. Irving's got 6 points.
Kyrie's such a blur in the open court, leaks out so quickly and then gets to the right spot in transition.
And it's Antetokounmpo, top of the key. Middleton on the wing. Elbow shot is on the way. Offensive rebound, Bucks. Giannis on the follow.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight for him.
Irving double team. Stolen by Middleton. Fast break, Milwaukee. And Holiday kicks to Lopez. Trying to get open is DiVincenzo. Lopez, no luck. Nets trail by 15. Here's KD. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. KD's got his second basket of the night.
With that unique ability to absorb contact on the drive and not let it affect the shot. Durant proving once again how tough a guy he can be.
Lopez passes to DiVincenzo. Griffin on the double team. Middleton for three. And it's Durant with the rebound.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Milwaukee leading by 13. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Cans it from downtown. 11 points in the game.
Wow, what a shot there. We don't usually see Chris from that kind of distance playing confident.
Right side, Irving. Shoots from the elbow. The rebound by the Bucks.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Pass to DiVincenzo. And another three for Milwaukee.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Holiday against Harden. Tries it from 19. And that misses everything. Giannis left side. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
This guy upping his scoring average every year. Tonight's effort's only going to increase the chances of Giannis to do that again maybe this season.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Milwaukee on top. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. PJ Tucker is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Holiday. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Back to Holiday. It's hauled in by Claxton. Nets trail by 21. And it's Harris off the drive. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Harris has got his first bucket in this one.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
There's the feed to Tucker. Left side, Portis. And here's Giannis from outside. Milwaukee getting another chance here. Here's Forbes. Offensive rebound. Tucker with the ball. Picked up by Brown. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That's his first foul. Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. Jeff Green is checked in for Brooklyn. Pass to Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Back to Forbes. And a miss there on the triple.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Count that one.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. They get it back. Middleton up top. Back to Holiday. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Holiday, the pass to Portis. And Forbes gets to Middleton. Shoots from the line, and he gets the jumper to drop. And the Bucks lead by 17.
Good handles from the 6'8" Chris Middleton. That's some versatility there with that size.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming. Free throw drops for Jeff Green. Brook Lopez is checked in for the Bucks. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Bryn Forbes. Then for the Nets, Irving comes in for Brown. And James Harden has subbed in for Dinwiddie.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
DiVincenzo finds Holiday. Back to DiVincenzo. No good on the 3. Nets trail by 15. Here's Irving. Here's KD. That shot is off. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Middleton outside. Holiday against Irving. Portis, the pass to DiVincenzo. A three-pointer is right on target. DiVincenzo's got 11 points here in just the second half. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Here's Holiday, and he banks in the layup.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Oh, and here comes Holiday all alone. Middleton inside the three-point line. The rebound by Harden. Nets trail by 20. Here's Harris. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for the Nets, Joe Harris.
The first one falls, and a new group in for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Green. Johnson comes in for Kevin Durant. Luwawu-Cabarrot, he's checked in for Irving. And it's Johnson in for James Harden.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
Teague with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. 4 on the shot clock. Antetokounmpo. And it's off the back rim, no good. The Nets have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Milwaukee.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition. And when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
And the pass to Claxton. He feeds it to Jordan. Over Lopez. And again, it's the Nets missing. So it's the Bucks now. Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. Antetokounmpo dishes to Teague. No good on the triple. Here's Luwawu. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first personal
And the first one drops.
at the line for the Nets, Joe
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Outside Teague. Fires the 3. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
Nets ball.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. So There it is, the Staples Center in Los Angeles. And with pregame.
Kevin, thank you very much.
You're right, Dave. That is scary. Thanks for that one. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Harris. Griffin is out there with Durant. Then it's Harden. And it's Irving at the 2 spot. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. KD finds Griffin. Back to Harden. The Nets working the ball around now. There's the pass to Griffin. And it's sent back by Drummond.
And Drummond, a fearsome defensive presence. I mean, he can put you on your heels.
And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul. Here's Davis, and Davis throws it down.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Harden the pass to Irving. Up top, Griffin. The kick out to Irving. From outside the arc. Rebound Andre Drummond.
They get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be given.
Schroeder dishes to Drummond. Harden against Schroeder. Back to Drummond. 6 to shoot. Here's LeBron. The power on that.
James simply one of the best dunkers in NBA history, I have to say. Highly creative in how he throws it down.
Harden kicks to Harris. Pass to Irving. To the middle. And the layup falls.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Caldwell-Pope. Puts up a 3. They get it back. Davis on the follow.
Okay, look how competitive Davis gets for the board. He knows how valuable second shots are.
Harden outside. In the corner, Irving with it. Harden kicks to Harris. Outside, KD. Rebound, Andre Drummond. Lakers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Caldwell Pope passes to Schroeder. Lets it go. Here's Drummond, and he gets it to go.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The Nets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Irving with the ball. He's picked up by Drummond. Harden scanning the floor. Here's Griffin. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Davis dishes to Drummond. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's speed. Drummond's got his second bucket. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor jumper. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch, I agree. Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Drummond. Kyle Kuzma comes in for James. Matthews, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder.
And the feel Irving has for the mid-range game, effective at working this area of the court.
To the wing on the left. Kuzma kicks to Caruso. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter of the game. Nets trail by 6. Brown finds Green. Down low. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And the Lakers making a change here. Horton Tucker's checked in. Lakers have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Caruso looking for an opening. The shot, no good. The Nets go the other way with it. Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Passes it to Caruso. Pass to Kuzma. Over Brown. And the Lakers with another miss. Nets trail by 4. Feeds it to Irving. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. The Nets shooting their first free throw of the night.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Well, Irving came into this league as a terrific three-point shooter, and I think he's only getting better with age if he can.
Here's Horton Tucker. Caruso kicks to Matthews. And again, the Lakers no good. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Lakers on top, up by 1. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, they're clawing, they're grinding, they're doing anything they could to make the most of their possessions.
Setting the floor for the Nets. On out there with Green. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard. And here we go, the fast break with Dinwiddie. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 1 now for Brooklyn.
And now that's how you start a fast break and how you finish it.
Matthews passes to Horton Tucker. with the block. Dinwiddie against Matthews. That one falls. 9 points for Kyrie Irving.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And Matthews kicks to Caruso. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for Brooklyn. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Dinwiddie's got 4 this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Horton Tucker. Covered by Irving. That's a 2 from Matthews. They get the rebound. Harrell kicks to Matthews. Now the pass to Horton Tucker. Back to Matthews. 6 on the shot clock. Misfires on the corner 3. Nets leading by 3. Dinwiddie drives in. Makes it off the glass. Dinwiddie's got 6 points.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. So for the Nets, Kevin Durant's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Joe Harris comes in for Bryant. And it's James Harden in for Irving.
You give James a lane to the basket, he's going to dunk it hard. Amazing watching him just glide through the air.
There's Dinwiddie following the bucket by the Lakers. Durant, that one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Caldwell Pope outside. Stolen by Harden. Inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, and for a guard, Harden does a ton of damage inside, especially how he gets these foul calls close to the basket.
Andre Drummond's checked in for the Lakers. Davis comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for the Nets.
Oh, he's never rattled at the stripe. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Davis, the pass to James. Gets the three-pointer to fall. James has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Defensively, you'd like to rush James off the three-point line, but then that causes other problems like his drive.
Harden outside. And he lays it straight in.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside. And as he's aged in the league, Anthony Davis's offense has changed. It's now much more of a face-up play.
Well, and that's where his game's been headed. His shot has improved, and he can step out to the three, facing up and letting him use his burst. Lets him maximize what he can do.
And the Nets with possession here. Following the bucket by the Lakers. And here's Harden for 3. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Here's LeBron, and the dunk by James.
Well, come on, we all know LeBron is used to being fouled. It's just amazing how he keeps his focus. Such a powerful player.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And that one misses. Nets have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Griffin. Harden's got 6.
This is what you get from Griffin. Very willing to give it up to his open teammates.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, it's just predictable.
Harden.
And Harden is never scared.
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, You got to acknowledge the efforts being put in to reviewing it. We're double checking, and the game continues on.
So for the Nets, DeAndre Jordan comes in for Blake Griffin, and it's Brown in for Dinwiddie. First one falls for him.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Look, he's always a league leader in free throw attempts. I mean, Harden, he's so shifty, so strong, and he can beat you from any spot on the floor.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
This is it to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Drummond, he's such a quick leaper. He's a force around the rim.
Harden the pass to Jordan. Harris kicks to Harden. Here's Jordan. Nice work on the board. He's paying off with the basket. Jordan's got the lead up to 8 now for the Nets.
Second chance points.
James Harden getting it done for Brooklyn. He got into double digits for the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. Some good action during the period.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Yeah, I mean, showing that tenacity both mentally and physically.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Lakers. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
They say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should be easy.
To the inside. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Drummond's got the first bucket of the third here for the Lakers. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. 6-point game. Here's Durant. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 4th rebound in this one. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on James Harden.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell-Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Free throw good, LeBron. Second half just getting started, about a minute played. Brooklyn leading by 3. Here's Harden on the wing. And it's sent back by Drummond.
But this is not the start they wanted coming out of the break. 0 for 3 so far, and they're not playing with much intensity.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. Green, he's checked in for the Nets.
I love how effortless James makes this game look. Everything comes easy to him. I mean, come on, man. Harden is ridiculously clever, including how he decides to posterize you. A superb athlete.
And they double up James. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Brooklyn with the ball. The Nets with the lead. Here's Irving. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Irving's got 11 points.
His energy level has never dropped in this game. I mean, he's working his tail off. And the D struggling to keep up.
Here's James. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
I like to say I'm blown away, but honestly, with LeBron, a game like this, it's just par for the course.
And the jam by Harden.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Caruso, the pass to Harrell. Stolen by Harden. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. Count it. And it's a 7-point Brooklyn lead.
Out in the open court, Irving's just too quick, too shifty to contend.
Caruso, the pass to Davis. And Davis throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now, here is Harden. 14 points for him. The feed to Griffin. And stolen by Harrell. Here's Davis. From down in the low post, it goes. Now it's just a 3-point Nets lead.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set them up.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Drummond's checked in for Harrell. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Davis. Matthews, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Alex Caruso. And then for Brooklyn, Jordan, he's checked in for Griffin. Durant comes in for Green. And it's Bruce Brown in for James Harden. Kuzma can't get it to go.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Brown against James. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Andre Drummond picks one up. The Nets have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. And he makes the first. And Brown drops them both. Lakers trail by 5. LeBron outside. And James throws it down hard.
I like the intensity from James, using his speed to knife toward the rim.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Harris outside. To the middle. Here's Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
James, the pass to Kuzma. James with it, picked up by Harris. Puts it up from 12, rebounded by the Nets. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
The Nets have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
Oh, the skill, length, the timing. Durant, he's special in all those categories. He can dominate on both ends.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Now here's Durant. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Oh, the defense with no impact at all. Just didn't have the feel for his jump shot.
Here's LeBron, and the dunk by LeBron.
And you see the work Drummond is putting the passing the ball. Solid at spotting the open man.
Outside Durant. With 1 on the clock. It's off. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Nets lead by 3. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, I like that he didn't make his decision too early. You know, he let the play develop. That's how you do it. Finds the weakness in that defense.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Brown. Green is out there with Durant. Then there's Irving. And it's Claxton in at the 5 spot. In transition, here come the Nets. KD leading the charge. Claxton, no good. Lakers trail by 3. Here's LeBron. Shooting foul as the whistle. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, get into the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. He dishes it to Durant. Pass to Griffin. Harden outside. Just 5 on the clock. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Griffin's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. At the elbow, it's Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
So impressive. The fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, true, but we'll see if they can keep forging ahead. For now, you got to give them credit for coming back.
Here's Harris. After the basket by Los Angeles. Back to Harden. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Harden's got 4 points this quarter.
Quick and strong and determined. Harden has it all when it comes to scoring in the paint.
Drummond, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Harden up top. Over Caldwell Pope. Harden's shot is off.
That's high-quality defense right there. Reading the situation, reacting, and making that a very tough jump shot.
Durant against LeBron. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
And that quick first step that Caldwell Pope possesses is lethal. Drawing the contact there thanks to his aggressiveness.
And he makes both free throws. Brooklyn trailing. Harden dishes to Irving. KD against LeBron. And he converts the layup.
Well, Durant wanted the ball in that situation, and he got it. Great killer instinct shown from him, and he gives his team a huge score.
Griffin with the steal. Got a piece of it. The bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Oh, what a time to turn it over. If this game doesn't go their way, we're going to look back on that.
The Lakers have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. .143 left in the 4th quarter.
Oh, come on, James has made plenty of these shots during his career. He embraces the pressure.
Durant kicks to Irving, to the paint. Here's Griffin. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Griffin's got the game tied up here for the Nets.
And showing why he's considered a leader. Griffin wants to be the guy taking these important shots.
Here's LeBron. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I mean, Coming from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
He hits the first one, and that gives them the lead. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Well, that's big free throws from the player. They depend on in those situations.
It's stolen by Davis. Over Irving. He hits it from 9. LeBron's got 29.
On offense, Davis keeps his head up and maintains awareness. That's how he spots a wide open man.
Harden lets up. Over Caldwell Pope. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Los Angeles leading by 4. And James gets it to go on the assist by Caldwell Pope. James has got 31.
And not sure they've got enough time to save himself.
Yeah, it's quite unlikely. But we've seen crazy things happen.
And now, here's Davis, the fast break opportunity. For 3, Caldwell Pope. That one doesn't drop. Irving with it. Picked up by Davis. Irving attacking. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
Look at how assured Irving is. When the game is on the line, he demands the rock.
They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession.
Timeout called the Lakers. They lead by 4. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And James throws it down.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is no let up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
Harden the pass to KD. The three-pointer, no good. Nobody near Schroeder. No good from outside. And so the Lakers take the win. It was a fantastic. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.